Next concept is early binding. Early binding refer to static binding, compile time binding. Binding basically refer to the linking of function call to the code of function to be executed in response to function call. So early binding is the binding that is performed at the compile time. So that's why this is called static binding. That's why this is called fixed binding. Now let us pose a program to understand the concept of early binding. In this program we have a header files. First we have a base class that is called animals. Under the public access specifier we have a member function that is called sound. The body of member function consists of one statement, that is, this is the parent class. Here the base class is closed. Second, we have a derived class named as dogs. We are driving a class dogs from the base class animals via the access specifier public. The dog class has its own public member function named as sound, and its function body have the statement like dogs bark. Now we are seeing that both base class animals and derived class dog have the same function named as sound. Here the derived class is closed. Now come to the main function. Here we have a base class animals. We are creating a pointer variable a of the base class animals. It is the object of derived class dogs. Now a is referring to the object of derived class, that is D. Now here we are calling the sound function by using the pointer variable of base class, parent class animals. The last is getCh. In that case, now look for the output. Here the output is, this is the parent. It means this function is responding to the parent class sound function. This is the parent, not to the derived class sound function dogs bark. So in this example, we created a pointer a to the parent class animals. So here the pointer a started referring to the object D of the class derived, that is dogs class. So whenever we will call this function, on calling the sound function, which is parent present in both classes base class animal and which is also present in the derived class dogs by the pointer a, the function of the parent class got called. In that case, when we will call the sound function by the object or by the pointer variable of base class, here the function sound which is present in base class is called, not the function which is present in the derived class. This is due to early binding, because we know that a is the pointer of the parent class, but still it is referring to the object of child class. Here in this program, a is the pointer of base class, but in that case a is also referring to the object of derived class. Since early binding take place at compile time, therefore when the compiler saws that a is the pointer of parent class, it made the call with the sound function of parent class without considering which object of the pointer it is referring to. So that's why the output of this program is, this is the parent class, not dogs bark. So when we will call the member function sound, this is the pointer variable of parent class animals, no matter that parent class pointer variable is also referring to the object of derived class, but when we will call the sound function by using the arrow operator, it will directly goes to the function of parent class and will print the output. This is the parent class, not the output of the derived class dogs bark. That's why the output of this program is parent class, because we have already linked the function call to the code of the function. That's why this is called early binding, static binding, fixed binding, or compile time binding. I will hope that you will understand the basic introduction of what is polymorphism, what is early binding, how it works. So we will study all the topics of unit 4 day by day. Thank you so much. You are free to ask any questions. If you feel any type of doubt, just ask your questions and clear your doubts. Thank you so much for listening.